There we go. Much better. Hi, my name is Eric, and
I'm Ian.
this is the Sidereal Astrology Show, brought to you by siderealist.com. Now, I understand that you're an Aries with a lot of Taurus in you, Taurus moon. So I'm sort of dealing with the Rock of Gibraltar here. He's a skeptic. He doesn't believe anything. It's just like show me the money type of guy. So
Okay. What is this? What are we talking about here, though?
well, you can ask me questions from a skeptic's point of view.
Okay.
Yeah. So go shoot.
So, why don't you explain to me in clear ways the difference between astrology and sidereal astrology?
Astrology.
I know it's different.
Well, it's different because it's wrong. Astrology is wrong.
Why? How's it wrong?
Because it's 24 degrees off.
What? Like, what does that mean? What are you talking
Well,
about?
because the sidereal astrology is where the planets really are, and tropical astrology, so-called astrology, which is the thing we see in the newspapers, etc., is telling you where it isn't.
Okay. Yeah, but
How did it get that way? What happened? Well, at 1900 years ago, what actually happened was there was no sidereal and tropical. There was only one astrology. But what happened is that the Romans fixed astrology to the seasons, and then as time went on, the system became wronger and wronger until sidereal astrology came around, and then reverted back to the
okay.
correct
So
numbers.
what you're saying, what he's trying to say, is that sidereal astrology follows where the stars are in the sky, and not, Taurus is in the month of May. Okay, so what he's saying is the stars over time have changed their positions in the sky because of what?
Well, no, they haven't changed.
Well, okay,
Well,
but to
our
us,
point of view has changed.
Our point of view has changed.
The heavens are exactly the same, and have been in for thousands of years. In fact, sidereal astrology is developed on the basis of a sidereal, meaning star, a fixed star.
Yes, but how has our point of view changed?
Well, our point of view has changed because the astrologers have told us a bunch of crap.
No,
They
no,
can't
no.
be
It's
verified.
not. How has the point of view of the Earth changed over time? Why is the normal astrology calendar
yes,
wrong?
right. Oh, a deviation.
Yes.
Well,
What is
because there's a slight deviation in the Earth's forward. Yeah. There's a
It's
slight
called the precession of the Earth.
Precession.
Precession.
Precession. Yes, precession
of the
because
Earth's orbit.
Yes.
As the Earth spins,
as the Earth rotates,
it wobbles.
It's a slight backwards rotation.
No, it's not a backwards rotation. It's a wobbling. Like if you spin a top
that's one theory.
If you spin a top on a table, it's spinning around,
Right.
but then it's also wobbling a little bit.
Well, that's
And
one
what
theory.
the Earth
It's called
is doing.
torque resistance, I think, is what you're talking about. That actually a rotating object builds up a certain torque, which has to be released in a backwards wobble, or backwards movement, a shudder, if you will. Well, that's one
So
theory.
the rotation isn't going backwards. It's just the
Shuddering.
actual
It's torque.
the axis that the Earth sits on is changing.
No.
Yes.
Well, the axis. Well,
Yeah, the axis.
you mean the center axis, north
Yes.
south?
The Earth
Well,
is.
it's hesitating. In other words, it stops a forward motion. Or if we would say, at some time, it is some kind of hesitation in its forward motion. A slight hesitation that would end up as 1 degree every 75 of our years. So
Okay.
it's very tiny, but over time would create a much larger. If you ignore it, it just gets bigger and worse and worse and worse.
All right. So that's what happened. So now.
It's not jerking back.
The signs are all off.
Yeah.
I used to be a Taurus, not that I give a shit, and now I'm an Aries. Okay.
Yes, correct. Your sun sign is now Aries. And then, as we know from looking at deeper in your chart, you do actually have 5 planets in Taurus. So you have a lot of the characteristics of both. In other words, you're a stubborn Taurus, and you're also a, combative, aggressive, insensitive Aries. Ka-ching! No, sorry. But
Okay. That's what sidereal astrology is. Is it takes into account actual astronomical observations of modern day technology and says, okay, you were born on this day. It's an astronomical fact that the sun was in this whatever sign when you were born. So
Yes,
That's
that's
what it
right. It
is.
corrects. It's right. In other words, it's like I don't know.
irrefutable fact. You know, you can say all you want.
Right.
Whatever tropical astrologers say, oh, like you can't change. Like,
Can't change.
You can't change it.
No, can't
But,
change what the planets are because you can check it out by your own self. You can look at the morning star. You look at Venus in the sky, and the tropical astrology would tell you that it's in Taurus, but it's not. Right now, it's in Aries, and there's no question about it. You could, I mean, it's a
Look it up.
fundamental.
Look it up.
Look up or look it up.
Yeah.
You could actually do it either way. There's no, I mean, this is easy to dispel this myth. You'd think. And it wouldn't have lasted these many years, but it just goes the power of suggestion, you see. And that, of course, you're guarded. Why wouldn't you be guarded and careful about who and what you believe? But this is not a belief system. This is just a way of really opening up your eyes and looking at.
All right, this video is 6 minutes long already. You need to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Hey, well, it's been nice talking to you folks, and once more we'll have this argument about something else, no doubt, pretty soon. An equally interesting exchange of opinions. Thank you, Ian, for being on the Sidereal Astrology Show. Good night.